Here you go.
You're in? What
We're
up, what up?
in.
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
you're cooking. What up, everybody?
Hey,
Shelby,
Shelby.
welcome to Sunshine's Mod Squad. All right, Steel Nix is ready. Hi,
Let's
Leo.
go.
It's me, Archer. And I'm with Sunshine, live from Nashville,
Hello.
Tennessee. You are still Leo, still awesome sauce, just like that. And this is your energy reading for the week ahead, pulling on the current energies at the beginning of June 2026. However, it's a timeless message, so whenever it finds its way into your algorithm, you clicked on it, decide to come and hang out with us, both here at Archer Astrology Tarot and over at Sunshine 2 Tarot. Divine timing as always. They are messages meant to find you exactly when God wants you to see them. All right, and thanks for being here. Welcome. Leo, you do still have time left. There are still a few days left to enter into the CMA Fest giveaway. All right, if you didn't notice, I will be live in person for a live in-person All Signs that you all, if you are in Nashville, Tennessee, you're more than welcome to come and be a part of it on camera with us. We will be live from the Cosmic Closet. They're on 3rd Street, right by 3rd and Broadway. The best metaphysical shop in all of Davidson County. Straight up, maybe all of Tennessee, quite possible. So stop by, say hi, follow them on Instagram. And if you want to enter to win, we have over 24 chances to give away swag, Leo. All right, so it's like a sure win. All you got to do,
Lots
it's
of
like
good
a scavenger
stuff.
hunt. Just like God, we got to work for it, but no money's involved. It's all point and click. You got to go to the Archer Network, okay, the homepage on the channel. It's also available by scanning the QR code or using the links that are pinned in the bio. Subscribe to everybody in the Archer Network, from Caitlin Petty to Sunshine, Frankie, everybody. That's all you got to do, just subscribe. And then on TikToks, you got to follow them, all right? Follow Sunshine and Caitlin Petty. And then you got to like and comment on one of Sunshine and Caitlin Petty's either TikToks, YouTubes, or both. Because you can comment multiple times. All I do in the morning when I'm snooping on their TikToks and their YouTubes, I just write down every comment. So if you leave a comment on like every video, I'm going to put you in the fishbowl that many times. There's a lot of cool chances to win. And if you're actually there in person on Saturday the 6th in Nashville, I'll actually just give you it right in person. Otherwise, I'll send it to you. But anyways, good luck, Leo, because you above all else and every other sign deserves it. All right? So what we're going to do, since I am here and have this opportunity, is Sunshine is going to read your oracle messages to open, because I'm not capable of doing that. I was never able to do it. Even in my friend circle, she got handed the oracle cards. Frankie got handed manifesting, and I was like, they were like nutted, so I'm like, I'll do twin flame. But it's cool. I love it. All right, so on that note, over to you, Sunshine, with Leo's oracle cards.
All right, Leo. Let's get it. All right, so your first one is emotional mastery. No amount of material success can bring lasting peace if you haven't cultivated within, no matter how great your external ambitions may be. Remember, the masteries of your inner world is the ultimate achievement. You need to go inward, master your emotional and everything about yourself. It's not always about all the extravagance, all about the materialistic, okay? And then, but then it ties in also, you got to be careful about excessiveness. You don't want to be too excessive either. Abundance is not about having everything. It's about having what is right for you. So understand that excess will never fulfill you, but it surely can entangle you. So be careful about what you wish for. Be careful about having too much, because too much and excess can bring unhappiness and unfulfillment. You think your cup's runneth over, but it actually might create more problems than actual good. All right, and then you've got the fear of responsibility. It may be holding you back from fully pursuing your dreams. Look within yourself and face your fears. Are you running from failure, or are you even more afraid of your potential? Don't be afraid of your potential. Face your fears and move forward, and make sure that you are living your life and your destiny however you need to, and make sure you're manifesting and cultivating, but stay humble as well, because you'll be knocked off that big old pedestal if you get too much excess and you keep dreaming too big. You need to make sure that you're keeping it in a compartmentalized area where you're still doing good and not getting a little too excessive or getting a little too cocky about it. And then with the music oracle, we've got Lady Gaga. It is turn bad romance into good business. So, I mean, look, there's a lot of musicians out there in particular that do that. They have bad things happen in their love lives, things like that. They turn it into art. They make music, things like that. If you have things going on, channel it into something for the good. And then it's got to exaggerate your contradictions and become the star you were born to be. Have that confidence. Go balls to the wall and make shit happen. Mic drop.
Nice. All right, Leo. Now, Leo, right out of the gate, as I was connecting to your energies, shuffling up, twice I got the deck jam. And whenever my deck's jammed, that tells me you need a spinny hug, okay? So I'm going to stop before we connect in, shuffle into the energies. I'm going to bring you up. I'm going to be like, Leo, come closer. And you're like, what, Archer? I'm like, I'm not going to tell anybody. We're cool. You're like, I'm fine. I'm be like, it's good then. So I'm going to grip you up for a second and be like, it's going to be okay, Leo. And you're like, don't tell anybody. I'm like, I'd never tell anybody. Your secret's safe for me, all of it. All ironclad. Put that in your notebook, right? Then when you're like, thanks, Archer. Then I'm like, you're welcome, Leo. And you don't suspect it. And I pick you up and I start spinning around, and your hair blows like you're in a Jeep with the tops off. I'm gonna mess up your pretty hair, Leo. And then you're gonna smile, you're gonna feel better, and you might not need another hug, but if you do, come back anytime you want. All right, so let's do this, God. Tap me in, tune me into Leo's energy. I need to know why Leo needed not one spinny hug, but 2 or 3. Leo's like, yeah, any more of those hugs? Anytime you want, Leo. All right, just let me know. You know my name. Look up the number.
Maybe even 4.
All right, give me 2 shuffles for Leo. I want to know what's going on for Leo. Why did Leo need a spinny hug? Tap me in, tune me into Leo's energy, and let's rock and roll. Here we go.
Let's do this.
Whoa. The
Y'all see
devil
that?
just popped out of the deck, Leo. If I didn't know better, I think you beat the devil out. The devil's the one building some doubt in you that maybe something's not going to work out, or something's going to go wrong, or something's going to repeat itself, right? Devil card. I think you just booted the devil off the island, and you're coming into a much more happier energy. 7 of Pentacles. Some of you guys might be a writer or into creative writing or journaling, even note-taking, all right? Maybe ironclad note-taking. We know how that goes, Leo. Totally. 7 of Wands. Exactly. The repeating 7s could be something about July 7th that resonates, or some of y'all could be dealing with Cancerian. 6 of Swords does show you kind of going with the flow and being able to adjust the energy on the time. I like this. Aquarius, Leo, Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus energies here, along with some Capricorn. All right? Because the devil doesn't always have to be bad stuff, but it's the motivation to beat the devil at his own game so that you can move forward and get what you want for once in your life. All right? I like that for you. All right, 2 shuffles, Leo. When I get poppers, that means I'm connected. So let's dive in. All right. We got to maintain the energetical rhythm. That's how I was trained to do it. All right, 2 shuffles. Hi, Kim. What up?
Hi.
All right. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely, downright inimitable Leos. Roll. Here we go. Nice. Overall energy is Temperance. Sagittarius energy. Yep, I'm going to use the P word on you. Patience. But your patience is required only because Sagittarius rules over the 9th house. This shows that you do internally know that you're going to get what you want. It's the patience to bring it into reality that's kind of driving you crazy with the Death card. Because you're ready. Oh. Okay, Leo, don't shoot the speaker box. Don't drive your car through the speaker box, Leo. Okay? No and then. God's being like, would you remind Leo about this part real quick? Death card, Scorpio vibes. And I'm like, okay. Remember, Leo, when you looked up and when you were saying that one prayer and you were grabbing your necklace that one time and you're like, I want a whole new life? God's like, does Leo remember that part? I'm like, yeah, Leo remembers that part. 7 of Swords to the 2 of Wands. It's what's leading you in that new direction. It's all part of your changes to bring them in correct for you. Okay? You got Scag, you got Scorpio, Aquarius, and Aries coming in. Could be strong aspects in some of y'all's chart. All right, let's dig in.
Let's go.
Leo. 3 cards on Leo, 3 cards on their person, 3 cards on the future direction of the connection, the motion in the ocean. All right, let's go. We have the 4 of Swords. That's Libra energy. The card of self-care. Some of you guys have needed a little pause or a time from what you guys have been through to focus on yourself. Because you spend so much time doing and giving and being there for other people that you're taking some time privately to focus on you. Right? And I'm going to straight up call the Crosswatcher out on this card because if the Crosswatcher really loves Leo, they'll give Leo all the time they need to come in correct and have the time to heal themselves. Because you've been through a lot, right? You don't need somebody trying to push you in a direction you've been pushed long enough in your life. You need somebody that stands beside you and lets you be you. That's part of your self-care. With the 9 of Swords and the Queen of Cups, Gemini, Cancer energy, maybe some of the Sunday scaries or the quiet or the silence, the awkward silence between the two of you guys might be giving you the time to dial into some of your energy with the Queen of Cups and your own intuition and find some real love. So some of you guys might even have some strong Cancer in your chart. Could be, wait a second. I'm reading for 2 groups of Leos. That's a plot twist I didn't see coming. Okay, It could be as simple as, okay, we're going to divide and conquer. This isn't, let me get the rest of the cards out. We're going to get a game plan. I'm going to have to do this one on the fly. This is not your standard Tarot 101 reading, Leo. But don't worry, that's why I'm an archer. I got you. All right, give me all the cards and let's figure it out for me. This is complicated, isn't it, Leo? Okay, I got you. I'm a Leo Venus. I get it. But it's why I got really pretty hair. Okay, the Magician, Gemini and Virgo, King of Wands. That's a little sad showing up. Two of Pentacles. You're trying to get your work-life balance on. So is this person. Okay. That's Capricorn. Some of you guys could have strong Capricorn in your chart, maybe even Gemini in your chart. Somebody might even be a Gemini moon. Okay, keep going. The Eight of Wands, that came out for Cancer. I knew it. The Knight of Swords. Yeah, look, in the bin. Okay, I got this. And here's another Cancerian card on the Four of Cups. This makes, I get it, Leo. Okay. You're going to make me work for it, Leo. I like it. Not going to lie. The Knight of Swords. In the tarot, I look at this as God making chess moves down here on Earth, right? To line things up for you and your person to get out of those sword energy, the thoughts in your head, Aquarius vibes. Protest organizer. I'm going to organize you Leos into two groups, all right? I'm reading for two groups of Leos. This could be as simple as like, okay, I need my July Leos over here, please. I need my August Leos over here, okay? Or we could be like, I need my blondes over here, my brunettes over here, redheads, do what you want to do. But it's two groups. And think about it. It could be all decans of Leo I'm reading for, but we got different vibes. Piece of cake. I got you. Okay. We've got Capricorn here, heavy duty on the Cancer energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That's a lot of air energy. Sagittarius is pretty strong. Virgo and Gemini. Somebody likes wearing their sunglasses all the time. I don't know why I brought that up. And I'm also talking to a Leo that when you can't find your sunglasses, you forgot that they're on your head. So if there's a Leo right now, like, that was a really expensive pair of sunglasses. Have you? Denata.
Okay. That, me.
I love you, Seal. See, that's why I love Leos. You guys are honest.
Yeah.
Yep, I lost. I love you. Awesome. We're buds. Yeah. Okay, so this is neat. I dig it. All right, so the Two of Pentacles, another two. Some of you guys are seeing repeating twos. This is the card that's told me right here to confirm, Archer, you're reading for two groups of Leos. All right, so what we're going to do to make this work, since it's the same base cards, you're all Leos, but we've got a little difference. I'm going to need two clarifiers deck. This is a unique type of an Archer reading. Okay, so what I'm going to do... Okay, where these Cancer cards are. Okay, let's call them the July Leos. Let's call it that. You guys are going to get to use the new Princess Bride deck, okay? All right, this is the first time we are going to, like, break the champagne over the bow, all right? Because...
I'm excited.
My name is Archer. You killed my father, Leo. Prepare to die. Okay, anyways. And then we'll use... Yeah. And then for, like, the other groups, Leos, we'll use my dog deck. The OG dog deck, all right? So let's do that. Let's divide and conquer, Leo. We're going to start with this side, all right? We're going to use the... Yeah, Princess Bride... Yeah, definitely. Princess Bride Tarot. Give me clarifiers and watch how I do this. This is really cool, Leo. You're going to like this.
This
okay.
is fun.
All right. Give me clarifiers for, let's just say, group one. All right, let's see. Clarifiers.
July?
Yeah. There we go.
There we go. Oh.
Ace of Pentacles. So there is, like, you guys are already talking or communicating. And you guys, those of you that have been looking for the fox, there you go. It's right there on that card. Fool card. Aries vibes. Aries Cancer energy comes in on this. With the Devil. That's the card that popped out. Okay. So what this is here is you got this energy that you guys are trying to get to know each other, but sometimes your person may do or say the right thing, or the other times they do or say the wrong thing. And it's like you like them, but you're also trying to teach them in a way you're kind of like leading the dance. Right? It's like Matthew talks about. Hold on, confirmation, love it.
Yep.
It's like that Matthew talks about. It's like you're in the energy of creating fishers of men. Right? Some of you guys might be actually very spiritual or religious. Maybe you're part of the group of people, like, maybe there's an age difference, and you're part of the group that, like, really is finding religion or getting back into spirituality, creed streaking, doing stuff. Gen Z's kind of digged it now, right? Mm-hmm. So maybe it's a bit of a difference in age and upbringing because the Magician's here. And I just said that, Leo. Look, I just said that. My name is Archer. You killed my father. Prepare to die. My father died of just normal natural... You didn't do anything to my dad. Trust me, my dad probably liked you. He probably would have liked you. It's cool. Anyways, all right. Give me a little bit more on this one. The Ace of Cups. You got all aces for this group of Leos that this resonates. Six of Pentacles and Justice with the Five of Swords. Okay. So, what I'm seeing on this one is because of what you've been through, you're very smart. You're very elevated. You could be rather spiritual. You've dealt with the devil. but the devil is scared of you. You are a very highly elevated spiritual person in the fact that, yep, life's been sucked. It's really rough, but you feel like you're invested in this one. They say a few things wrong every now and then, and you have a bit of issues because, Leo, you've been through an awful lot, right? The stuff that this person doesn't know about you yet would break most other signs, wouldn't it? You were tested and you were pushed by whoever this was before you met this person that you cut off, and you needed time to yourself. Some of you guys maybe even had turned to Jesus, religion, or the Bible because humans hurt, right? And with everything you'd gone through, you needed time to cut this energy off and to have time to rest and decompress. And this has been like could be a bit of an on again, off again for a while, Aries Libra energy, in that there was a lot of work to be done. And it's why you get very nervous about proceeding, because you knew there was more to be with this person. And part of you sometimes might even sit there and I wish they woke up a little sooner, or I wish it hadn't have gotten to this point, because you do love them, but with what's been going on, or the stuff they say or do, even like through your, maybe some of you guys, maybe this is a digital connection, or you guys live at a distance and it's online, but you kind of like see how they are publicly with other people, and you're like, can this be trusted? Is it a mask? Is there something underneath? Because the last time you got involved with somebody like this, they basically just used you, and then once they had gotten what they wanted out of you, regardless of what it was, you wound up, they just left you in the ditch face down, and then they took your wallet on top of it, right? And you've been through a lot. So you want to give them this chance, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, because I really do feel like this is new. I really feel like this is for a Leo that you cut off your past, you've had to heal from it, and you've decided it's like a no, never again. Then you and this person cycled back around after lessons were learned, and this person's got to prove himself to you, right? You're like Archer, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. I do love them. I do have feelings for them.
It's resonating.
But the things that I'm unsure of it happening again, like if it, like, I can't, Archer, please just tell the crosswatcher I can't get hurt. I'm like, okay, I got you. Even for some of you, this person's the one that did it, and you're actually trying to give them a chance to prove themselves or advocate for themselves. Justice card on the Fool card, right? I think they've already made contact. Or some of you guys, if you do live at a distance, like, I think you guys, like, their social media posts are directed at you. It's like you're Daisy and they're Gatsby, old sport, and they're sitting there going, I don't think Leo gets it. And you're like, they're just setting me up. And they're going, Leo doesn't understand that I got this big old goblet I want to give him. And Leo's like, oh, I understand, but with what I've been through, I've learned lessons. And then therefore I do see that some of you guys, maybe you did live together, or you guys moved in closer together. Some of you guys, this is still digital, and you guys haven't even gotten to a point of a really solid, a date, or a coffee meeting. Just a conversation, right? It'd be a lot easier if they didn't show up right out of the gate and be like, hi, Leo, nice to meet you. Can we get married? And you're like, whoa, I need to know you a little bit more, right? Some of y'all could totally be dealing with cancer. There's a lot going on for this group of Leos in July. It really honestly could be just as simple as like July Leo's on this side of the room and August Leo's on this side. I don't know. But this is something that has new vibes all over it. Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Fool card. Cancer and Aries very strongly aspected in this one. Could even be more for you guys in the Cancer or the Aries reading. Bonus points if you're dealing with a Cancer or your July Leo. Don't have to be, but it kind of helps. Right? Because I really kind of feel like maybe somebody here just has plans of like, I'm gonna forgive this person in July. I'm gonna marry this person in July. You're making them earn it. I like you, Leo. My Leo Venus approves this message. Four of Pentacles on Justice. You're sitting here going, Archer, don't you dare tell the cross watchers that I behind the scenes of this Four of Pentacles, because Leo, the cross watcher, is going, Leo hates me. Leo's not talking to me. Leo's ignoring me. I'm like, Leo's actually not ignoring you in any way. Leo's putting you through some tests. Cross watcher's like, what? Because Leo's tired of jumping through hoops with everybody else that's ever come into their life, cross watcher. So Leo's testing you to make sure you don't put them through hoops too. Something about hula hooping might even resonate to some of you guys. I don't know. But that's the vibes on this one, because you, Leo, learned from your lessons from the past. And that's why you're like, Archer, if this person does to me what my those people did to me, I might burn something to the ground. And you know what? You got every right to do that when you got this kind of a vibe in the overall. Five of Swords. If I didn't know better, this person is in the same vibes, right? But that's the wild part. So this is where we're starting to blend in. I think we're crossing into both
Okay,
groups of
Nancy.
Leo. Some of you guys may resonate to both
Nancy,
parts of this,
yeah.
okay?
Nancy just said that.
So if we're in the vibes on here, Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, this person's already making love offers your way, and you're making them prove themselves, right? Cross watchers, earmuffs. Hold on, Leo. Hold on. Cross watchers, Leo is really mad at you. What did you do? You made the lion mad. What'd you do? You better either right now send Leo your Starbucks password or hop on the 1-800-Flowers app and start putting I know.
You don't want to get cat scratch fever.
I got you, Leo. So a bit of this of what we got with the Justice on the Five of Swords is that a little bit of they do know what they did, and they are going to try to prove themselves on this one. I do see them advocating for this. Leo, straight up, okay? You are very used to people giving up on you if they don't get what they want. But if I didn't know better, this is your Noah. And this, remember, no gender in tarot, but this is the person that actually is holding space for you. This is the person that actually will wait for you to heal as well. Because what you'll find out is that the parts you don't know about them that they haven't brought up to you yet is actually a lot of the same stuff that happened to you. For some of you, they could be widowed. Dog bark says what?
Yeah, dog bark says what?
They could be widowed. They could have gone through similar breakups. And both of you guys are scared about proceeding because neither of you guys can get hurt again. Right? That's the vibes that brings Justice to the Fool card, that you guys are already establishing the connection. And this person is going to fight for them. They're going to advocate for this. They want this connection. They're going to work to prove it. Okay? You guys are still mirroring. Leo.
Sure.
You guys are still mirroring, right? Therefore, they're trying to do everything they can to impress you without realizing that they're actually changing, getting better, and doing work for you. Right? Leo's like, I know, Archer. I already figured this out before you pulled the cards. Some of you guys, I don't care, y'all, if you never touched a tarot card in your life, you are more spiritually awoke than you're giving yourself credit for. All right, so you guys are already in a thing that, like, the good Lord's going to serendipitously bring you guys together to talk about this and beat the devil at his own game. All right? Straight up, don't shoot the speaker box out. This is learning lessons of letting all of the hurts that both of you guys went through before you met each other go in order to reestablish and build trust in each other. They already love you and trust you, Leo. I'm going to give you that banana, and you do with it what you will. Okay? And cross-watchers, if you resonate to this part of the reading, oh, Leo's so mad at you. I'm just, anyways. All right. So we're going to leave that be with the Magician, because Leo, you are doing very, Archer, because Leo, you're doing very good in this one. You are the Magician. You are the Leo. Cross-watcher. You have now met with Leo. Leo owns you. Prepare to die. Okay, I gotta rewatch this movie to get better references.
Yeah.
Anyways, all right, let's go to my dog deck for the other part of Leo that did not resonate into that, and see what's up here. This could be as simple as here's my August Leos.
Yep.
Here's the Leos that don't have a lot of a certain sign in their chart. Whatever. Thank you.
Okay, there we go.
High Priestess, or this is for the Leo who knows something. The knows, Nine of Wands. Oh. Okay, I see what's cooking on this one. All right, so this Leo group, High Priestess of the Nine of Wands, is that this could be like a long-term couple thing. Maybe this is the married couple that, and I read like 82% of my readings are for married or couples in a couple things, right? Okay, so the vibes on this Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, this is like the group that, like, yeah, High Priestess, Pisces energy, Sagittarius energy, that like you've given your all onto this, right? Maybe there's kids involved here, something that helped, like maybe we're doing it for the sake of the kids because you do rule the 5th house, Leo, right? And you've got this vibe on the High Priestess that, like, you're going to forgive them to work it out, but you have a plan, okay? Could be dealing with the Pisces over here, could be Sag, could be Cancer, there could even be kids involved. 6 of Swords. And if I didn't know better, this came out of a very big test for the two of you guys because there were some insecurities that pawned out because, like, maybe you had work buddies getting in the way, or like that whole of, like, it still feels like a little bit of a lesson because you needed to put your person in a little bit of check on this because their jealousy was getting to be a lot of them and they were not letting you just be yourself, right? And you, like, I'm all for it, Leos, that this part resonates with, right? It's a very strong, heavy lesson that you guys are connected in on, but I'm all for this. If I'm with a person and they're like, Archer, you know, that kind of makes me feel timid or awkward, I'm not just gonna go, well, man up, buttercup, and work it. It's the vibes of, like, okay, I'm gonna leave that person at a distance, you know, keep them at a point where I don't back up, because this person would still look out for you guys. Is this like just a work buddy And like you got a third person that's like, why are you getting? And you're trying to do what's best for you to keep everybody happy, and it's hard to constantly play the mediator for everybody, right? So you've done the work with the high priestess to like cut the vibes out, so that like you can grow and strengthen together in like a power couple thing. It allows the vibes for the two of you guys to overcome that last lesson in order to like save a marriage, you know. And I am all for it. I don't like the negative connotation that like do it for the kids or stay together for the kids or whatever. But I kind of like the vibes on this one, that it's almost like the family involvement of some kind is what actually works to save the union. You might even have some good third party vibes behind the scenes you don't know about. It could be like a sibling, yours or theirs, or just that ride or die buddy. I got a specific message for this group of Leos on the King of Wands and the Eight of Wands. I'm feeling, even though that's Sag vibes, I'm feeling pretty heavy duty Pisces on this energy. Tell me more. Four of Swords. That's the original Four of Swords there again. The Ten of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. The Devil.
Oh.
I just heard loud noises. Loud noises, Archer. Loud noises. Okay. Leo. I'm seeing Alfred Hitchcock's movie, The Birds, and I'm being told to tell you the loud noises are scaring the child. The constant noises, no sleep, no action. It's making the child's okay. The child's in their head with bird squawking noises. Maybe birds resonate. I'm seeing blue jays. Blue jays might be what I'm seeing on this. I'm being told, Leo, give the child a little peace and space. The constant squawking is making the child uneasy. Finding the child the same peace that you found as a child will help the child. For the Leos that this part resonates, some of you guys could even be born on the 21st, maybe. Yep. For those of you this resonates, we have a solution to help in a family dynamic for you, Leo. Yep. The King of Pentacles comes out on that, along with the Magician, full circle on this one. Okay, this could be something about energies of like a child that hears loud noises and they mimic it, or they hear parents fighting, and so this is what they know or grow up. Some of you guys, this may resonate to you. But I'm being told on this, if the child is given space, strong Pisces energy, if the child is given some space, some silence, and some attention from their mother and the Empress, some of you guys might totally identify as the Empress, the child will heal. For those of you that this resonates, that you've had a diagnosis from a doctor that like, oh, sorry, Leo, maybe your child's on the spectrum or something, that doctor needs another consult, needs to have their throat chakra, like, I'll take the Publix rubber band off my crab claws, okay? Right? Go right for the jugular. Leo, your child is not autistic. Your child is artistic. Uh-huh. Doctors didn't know what they were talking about. Some of this might even be generational, where you got a diagnosis like this, that a child gets and you're like, oh, you're clearing out generational karma, clearing out debt from generations past, so that your child, the child's going forward from them, those problems will never persist anymore. I love this for you. A little space, time, and attention. As a July 7th Cancerian, who wouldn't like a little energy and attention from their mama? Right? Ella Langley says what? She stays talking to Jesus, calls her mama all the time. She don't over embellish. If she says it, then it's true. Anyways, I'm going to disconnect from that part with these energies. That might just be a very specific message for those who need it. But for those who it does resonate, look on this Empress card, Leo, right? See all the gold, abundance, money in that bucket by the dog? That child's your retirement program, and because you didn't give up on it, for those of you this part resonates, Leo, that child's going to put you in the finest nursing home money can buy. That child's your retirement plan. Nurture that child. Their artistic abilities come from your side of the family, Leo. All right? Libra, Taurus, very strong on that one. Libra and Taurus, those two are pretty inseparable. Very similar to Cancer and Leo's energy. Anyways, July Cancer, say what? For this part, some of you guys could be born on the 3rd, 21st, the 8th, the 18th. Some of you guys may identify with the Strength card more than the Sun card. And then you also have the King of Wands and The Magician. I've been put into people's phones as the Magician. I like the Magician, my favorite card, because the Magician is the MacGyver in my decks. It's not that you have all the tools and you know what to do with it. I know a lot of guy friends of mine that have $20,000 worth of Snap-on tools, have no clue what to do with it. I always ask them if they have the blinker fluid tool. That's how I know. The Magician in my the Magician in my decks. Male Leos, where's your 10mm socket? Report in. Anyways, the Magician is MacGyver. It don't matter if it's scotch tape and bearing wires hanging on a wing and a prayer. The Magician makes stuff happen. And Leo, you're making stuff happen. I love it for you. You're in a direction with the Five of Cups that this is where both of my groups of Leos come back together with the Page of Wands and the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands to close the distance and come together for your Ten of Cups. That's why your dreams have been so heavily affected. All of my Leos, now that we're all back together, right? It's the dreams you've been having about them, the premonitions of the future. They're dreaming about you too. That's why you both have seen rainbows. Bonus points for a rainbow decal on the back of a car while you're driving. Bonus points for out-of-state license plates is a sign. Personalized plates are talking to you right now, Leo. While you're doing your drive and trying to remember where your coffee's at because you left it on the roof of the car, don't forget to check the roof before you get in the car, Leo. All right? And that thing that you're missing is in the bottom of your purse, Leo. Just dump it out. You'll be fine. All right? That's how your dreams come into reality. You are manifesting that relationship, that marriage, that family that you have dreamt about that goes 10 plus years, 10 of Cups, and you're bringing it into your 10 of Pentacles reality. That was heavy. I haven't done it. Wow. I should retitle this your most intense reading yet. Big time. If I was, totally. I hate titles. I suck at titles. But yeah, you're all 10 of Cups on this. All my Leos. This is where our Leos come back together and you all get your 10 of Cups. I love it. All right. So with your final closing angel numbers, this will be a number to watch out for on your watch, on your clocks, addresses, and phone numbers. And for you, Leo, I'm being told this combination of numbers will appear on license plates. Over to you, Sunshine.
All righty, Leo. Your angel number is 599 for Be Steadfast, Fortify Your Mindset. Your angels are asking you to reconsider a belief you currently have. The present situation is calling you to change your mind about something in order to align with who you authentically are. So if you're wavering and you're on the fence and you're not being your true self, you're kind of caving to somebody else's expectations or society or whatever, stop doing that. You need to be authentically you. Write down an important to your soul at this time and reflect on how you can stay true to yourself in the days to come. So it's all about being authentic and true to your beliefs and maybe shifting your perspective if you need to do that. Mic drop.
What? I was cleaning up my mess. What?
I just mic dropped.
Oh. Leo, whatever she just said, claim all of it. Okay, I was cleaning out my mess. I always flip the cards over when I'm putting them back together because then I just look at the backs of them and it makes it really easy for my Virgo moon to organize. But anyways, whatever.
It was...
Random Archer fact, probably nobody cares about.
It was 599, A-star. 599 was the angel number.
So you might even want to Google angel number 599 and look it up. It might make you want to do the Carlton. You never know.
Claim it.
All right, Leo, claim this thing down in the comments. All right, we got to pray this into existence and manifest it for you. All right, both y'all believe in this, so that's why it's happening for you guys. All right, and Leo, down below, leave a comment. All right, let's manifest it. Leave your message to your person, your DM, your text with them without saying their name. Let the people down in the comments here, we're all a family. Let them know what's up with you in person. Bounce ideas and all that. Let's just heal everybody. Because remember, Leo, if hurt people, then heal people, heal people. All right, it's the thing we do. It's a genre, and we like it.
It's beautiful.
And remember, this will resonate to any placement of Leo in your chart. If you want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the network has to offer, scan the QR code or use the link pinned in the bio or description box. And like I started to say before I got sidetracked and distracted, which I have no clue why Leo always distracts me, but remember that this will resonate to any placement of Leo within your chart because it's probably the hair, because you're not just your sun, moon, rising, and Venus sign, but all the parts of your charts are what makes you so perfectly awesome, amazing in every way.
That's right.
Yep. That's all I got. I think I'm tapped out.
All righty.
I'm such a goober. Leo, I love you to the moon and back, all right? From the bottom of your boots to the top of your hat. And until next we meet, I'll see you then. Peace,
right.
love. Extra spinny hugs for you, Leo. I won't tell anybody, I promise. All right, guys.
Right.
Love you. Bye.
Bye.
We're looking for our mouses. Don't worry. I got mine. We're good. Bye. Bye, Leo.